Coach Brown here at Mississippi State, the new head coach for the women's program. And I'm just enthralled with the depth of expertise in our men's coach. So we're going to take this opportunity to visit with him and find out a little more about him. So, Coach Clay.
Hey, Coach Brown.
Tell me about where you grew up and how you started playing.
Well, I grew up in Fulton, Mississippi, a little small town about an hour and a half north of Starkville, and grew up on a 9-hole golf course. Basically, that's all there was to do during the summer, so I went there and played golf and swam all summer long. And you know, one thing led to another, and just stayed with golf. And next thing I know, I turned into a pretty decent player, but you know, I was good enough, fortunately, to come to Mississippi State, and that was a dream come true.
Awesome, awesome. Did your dad play?
No, my dad doesn't play much golf at all.
Well, how'd you get exposed to it?
Well,
who
like I said, Mom dropped me off at the country club every morning during the summer, and you know, there was a lot of competition out there amongst ourselves, amongst the junior players. But you know, we basically taught ourselves how to play just by trial and error, and watching the older gentlemen out there playing. Which you know, Fulton has a good group of older gentlemen that throughout ever since it's been open, they've always had good players in Fulton, Mississippi for some reason, and you know, that continues today. You know, you just signed a player from Fulton, and I signed one last year from Fulton, so we kind of got a little pipeline there going from Minnewaca County.
No doubt. So thank you.
You're welcome
for starting that. No, tell me, you have a lifelong association with Mississippi State. I mean, you've been coming to ball games since you were how old?
Oh, I've got pictures at the maroon-white game during the spring game of 1978.
Wow.
So that was really my first memory of coming to Mississippi State. Was in the late 70s. So when I was just a little boy, my dad brought me down here to spring games and to practices and football games, and so pretty much ever since I can remember, I've always been a Mississippi State fan. My parents both. My dad graduated from here, and of course my mom went to the W back then, which is in Columbus, but our whole family's been Mississippi State ever since I can remember.
See, that's awesome. That's incredible. It shows that you grew up with it, that you played here, and now you get the dream of coming back here. So you enter your 8th year.
8th year,
yeah.
Coaching. Time's flown by. It just seems like yesterday that I took the job here. It was in 2003, and you know, over that time we've had a little bit of success. We've been to regionals twice and been to nationals once, which is only the 3rd time in our history that we've been to nationals, and we look to build a program here to consistently do that year in and year out.
Well, no doubt. In just 8 years, you've been able to set those records. That's incredible. Tell me about your playing ability. You're no slouch yourself these days, so
well,
I want to know a little more.
I don't play as much as I used to because I have a family now, but I still enjoy getting out there and competing, and you know, and getting that blood flowing a little bit when you're, you know, feeling that pressure and feeling you know, what it's like to stand on the tee, knowing that you have to, you know, make a par or birdie to win a tournament. So I still stay competitive, still play along within the state, in the state championships, the state mid-am, the state amateur and stuff like that. So I'm still out there. I mean, I'm kind of the grandpa of the group, but still.
I doubt it.
You know, I was fortunate enough to win the state mid-am this year, which was a big thrill for me, and as little as I play, that was a big thrill for me. So.
Well, no doubt. And as a coach, I look over across the fairway and might see you playing with the guys. Mm-hmm. I love the fact that you can play and beat those guys that currently are on the squad. I think it brings a level of respect and admiration. Whether they admit it or not, it's a different deal. But the current squad really probably respects you a lot more, being that you can play.
Well, yeah, I think it helps both myself understand where their weaknesses lie, with me playing right there with them and seeing the conditions they're playing under, and seeing you know, exactly where their shortcomings are, right. And conversely they see where I excel, and hopefully they learn a little bit from that. But you know, it's good to get out there with the guys and be right there with them when they're you know, playing in competition, in qualifying, because it helps me identify, you know, pretty much where their strengths and weaknesses are, and you know, I enjoy it, and it pushes them, hopefully, and they push me too. So it's good for both of us.
No doubt, no doubt. It's very exciting. So you have your own family now.
Have my own family. Have a little girl, 2 1/2, and you know, that's turned my world upside down in a positive way. And we're expecting one more in May, so that's going to be exciting. So
Okay, so
that's going to cut into my golf a little bit. But that's okay. That's
Yep.
okay. I'm loving being a daddy. And
You're going to expose them to golf, I hope.
I'm going to, if that's what they want to do.
Right.
I've got the plastic clubs for them already, and that's something that when the time comes, I hope they do, because I think golf is a wonderful game. I think it teaches you a lot of great lessons, and I'll be thrilled to teach them how to play one day, or just to go out there and hit it around. That would be a dream come true for me as a daddy.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. It's awesome to visit with you. I know that a lot of people don't know that the strengths and the depth that you have as a coach, and it's my opportunity to learn more about you, but to share that with the people of Mississippi and whoever else might catch this on YouTube and Facebook. So thanks for filling me in.
Thank you for the questions. Yeah, enjoy it.